И только так, бля.
Я должна петь, что ли?
Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Yes, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. This is for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo? И только так, бля. What the dealio?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Yes, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. This is for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio? И только так, бля. What the dealio?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Yes, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. This is for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio? И только так, бля. What the dealio?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Yes, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. This is for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. This is for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dealio? И только так, бля. What the dealio?
Я должна петь, что ли?
East Coast, West Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast. East Coast,
рыбчатать.
West Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
West Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рыбчатать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рыбчатать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рыбчатать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dilly-o, dilly-o, dilly-o. What the dilly-o?
Я должна петь, что ли?
West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I'm the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рыбчатать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Break it up, pick it up, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dilly? No, what the dilly, yo?
И только так, бля.
Dealio, dealio, dealio. What the dealio?
Ja, dat is een pitch, hoor.
East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, baby, dance, baby, dance, baby. I think the East Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Dance, bounce, bounce, bounce.
Я не умею рэп читать.
East Coast, West Coast.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, back, back.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on.
Back to the grill again. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it.
Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Just for my dog. It's just for my dog. What y'all really want?
What the dealio? No, what the dealio?
И только так, бля.
Just
I don't think I know it.
just make one up or something.
I love Stinking Corpse.
Yep.
Well,
He likes anime cats and stuff.
if you like alcohol, you should go get a bottle of Stinking Corpse brand beer. That contains absolutely no dead bodies. We swear. I love Stinking Corpse alcohol. Go and buy yourself a bottle. A little jingle for a brand for a product that doesn't exist.
Thank you to Chris Franklin for these lyrics. The world has caught a virus, so I've written you a poem. We need your help to cure it, so stay the fuck at home. And if you have got 12 kids or you're living on your own, lock it down and isolate and stay the fuck at home. If you think you're not at risk here, you're living in a dome. It spreads faster than a hooker's leg, so stay the fuck at home. I need the gym, I need the beach, I hear you bitch and moan. You need to grow a brain cell and stay the fuck at home. But I feel fine, I don't feel sick. I'll go out on my own. How thick are you, you selfish prick? Please just stay the fuck at home. From LA through to Berlin, from Wuhan through to Rome, there's people dying every day, so stay the fuck at home. If you need to contact family, use Facebook, Skype, or phone. We've got the fucking internet, so stay the fuck at home. The only way to slow it down is isolate, not roam. Please help the world get back on track and stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home, stay the fuck at home. Don't you be a fucking dick, please stay the fuck at home. Stay the fuck at home.
My son-in-law was sick as fuck, and after he got rid of it, then my daughter started getting it, and then boom, like a week later, me.
What was it like?
Welcome to Retro Renegades. Our guest this week is Wummy Wood. What's up, Wummy?
Who the fuck is Wilmy Wood?
Well, he's the guy right beside Infisto.
Yes, we got Infesto in the chat.
They call him Wilmy Wood because he took way too much of the blue pill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But anyway, it's Hood Fucker. Hood. Thank you.
Wood Fucker?
Super Sony Station.
Okay, woodfucker. What's been kicking? Whelmy woodfucker.
What's been kicking? Let's see. Gaming, pretty much. That's about it.
That's not true. I think you kicked something else.
Oh, I did. I went through COVID-19. That was fun for what it was. Like I said last night, you know, the NPC characters were not very helpful. The DLC sucked and it's full of microtransactions, so it really wasn't as fun as everybody claims it was on social media.
Yeah, fuck that.
My wife is still coming off of it. You know, she still got the fever, you know, not as bad. But, you know, along with that, I did get to complete some games. So, I mean, it's not all bad.
How bad was it? Was it like the flu or worse?
It's like the flu, dude, except, you know, the body cramps were a lot worse. The headache. The fever is really what got me. Because
did you have that dry cough they say you get when you get it?
I still got it.
Okay.
But the thing is, you know, after the fever goes away for 72 hours, they officially say, you know, you're over it. But
Gotcha.
that cough, man, kind of lingers around with you for a few days.
Well, once you get it, you can't get it again. Or I don't know.
That's
what
what
I've
I
been
was
hearing.
told.
That's what I've been hearing.
So now I go to the grocery stores and lick door handles, you know, like that.
Dude,
I lick the shopping cart just to fuck with people.
There's some guy in our state that got arrested for going into Walmarts and licking all the deodorant and crap. That's messed up. I'm glad you're feeling better though. That's
awesome.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't as bad. I don't know, man. Social media, dude, makes it sound like it's a death sentence. It's not, and I've got 2 strikes against me. Number 1, I'm diabetic. Number 2, I've got asthma.
Damn.
And, I mean, I did fine with it. I mean, actually, probably having asthma is what helped my ass out because I've got all these inhalers laying around that I never really used before.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's not fun. And if you get it, expect, you know, to have it hanging around for at least 2 weeks. Because it was like 7 or 8 days of just, you know, really kicking your ass. And then after that goes away, you still have the cough and your throat's irritated. But after that, then shit pretty much it went back to normal for me.
I hope I don't get it. I'm a fucking smoker. They'll probably kick my ass.
Do you smoke, Whelmy?
I used to.
Good. I'm glad you quit. So Whelmy, what do you think about this new PlayStation 5 controller? Woo, woo.
Well, I think my thoughts are pretty much on this controller last night when I put up a post for my show tomorrow. I said that, you know, Sony was reverse engineering Google Stadia.
Yeah.
Look at that controller. That kind of looks like the Stadia controller.
I think it's beautiful.
I mean, I like the look of it. Don't get me wrong, but it does kind of remind me of the Stadia controller.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned that, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Or like that one tweet I saw earlier. It looks like it's got a little black dress on.
Yeah, I see that too now.
Looks
Yeah,
like
now you can't unsee it because of the little blue lines.
It
there.
pulled up its tights a little too hard.
A little
hard.
too hard, yeah.
It's Robin Hood, men in tights.
Yeah.
look like a fucking look like a stormtrooper you put in your pocket.
My only thing with this controller, why a microphone? I don't
Hey,
know.
I
I mean,
was talking about this earlier. Like, I would use it because I don't really use headset that much, and I'd like if I'm streaming. If anyone watches me stream, I never talk or anything when I'm
that's 'cause
doing
you
my let's
stream
play.
paint drying, dude.
Well, but when I'm not doing paint dry, I'm playing games. I'd love to have the option just to press a button to respond to people in chat, and then press it again and keep playing.
Well, that button above the microphone off symbol, that's what it looks like. That's going to be to me. Like
I'm
mic
hoping
on,
that's what
mic.
it is.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Why would it be there? Right there above that symbol. It's got to be what it is.
I'm hoping that's what it is because that would kind of suck. But then, you know, if you're going to run with the narrative that Xbox has no games, we can run with the narrative that PlayStation has no multiplayer games. So why the fuck do you need a microphone to begin with?
Well, I mean, like I said earlier before we started, I very rarely used a headset on my PS4 controllers because I'm always single player games.
Hey, Crispy, do you see where the buttons are coming out now?
I already said they're transparent, which is interesting, but you still gotta have that smaller controller in your hand.
How do you know it's smaller?
They said it. It's smaller.
Then
You got to read it again real quick.
Smaller than what? The DualShock?
Yeah.
The DualShock
Smaller than a
4.
baby's arm.
Do they have any pictures of it?
The DualShock 4 made my hands cramp up multiple times, and I'm not keen on it being smaller.
There's a lot of things that make your hands cramp, Crispy. I've noticed that.
Yeah, well, I'm not jacking off now, bro.
Okay, we didn't know because I was kind of expecting to hear a,
Yeah.
Wasn't mine. I ain't cracked mine yet. Still drinking this.
Because I'm Crispy Mom and I like them French fried taters.
I like French fried taters.
Like that.
Why wouldn't I like French fried taters, motherfucker?
You ready? Ready?
Ready.
Wait, move out of the way, PlayStation 5 controller. We're doing cheers. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Grape soda. It's like
Stupid.
Nespresso. Enjoy your beer.
Pepper.
I still have a liver. Congrats.
Dr. Pepper.
Is it me or does that touchpad on it look more free floating than the last one?
Is it bad that I have no sound and I'm beating people in Mortal Kombat? Or is it just,
Crispy, how many beers have you drinking, Crispy?
12.
Holy fuck!
You've had 12 already?
Yes.
God
damn.
I got out at 2 o'clock. I go
Holy
to sleep
sh-
nice and early.
Holy fucking hell! I'm behind.
Broke something.
Yeah, go back to the other picture, Super.
Hold on, I gotta restart this fucking thing.
Oh, he ended the game.
Hold
That's not nice.
There you go. Which picture? This one?
The one that's got the one you can see the PS5 controller on its side, and from the back, yeah, from the top.
Oh, from the back, from the back.
Yeah,
You gotta analyze this shit.
Right there.
Wait. Where's the console? Where's the console? Oh,
Hey.
we got the controller.
Did you
We
you
just
guys
released it to all the devs just now. That's what they said in it.
look now? Doesn't that touchpad look like it's like free floating?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's not like the DualShock 4 controller. It just gives me
a piece of shit.
makes me wary of that damn thing flopping off.
Honestly, I need to use, ever since I got the Elite, I need to use the round disc for the D-pad for fighting games. That's just the way it goes.
I can see the touchpad falling the fuck off. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all are smoking crack. It's the most beautiful controller God has ever given us.
It's super spectacular for the supersonic.
It is.
It's like a Bilbo stick.
Maybe it might be magnetic, like the Elite version 2 controller, where you can change out the touch controller pads.
Oh, yeah, well, guess what? This Elite version 2
Changer pad
is
Yeah,
great.
you change the pad on it.
Did
Wait,
anybody
I
see the
gotta change the pad
wording
on my controller real
that
quick.
they made the battery lighter, yet it they didn't say how much charge time it has?
Oh, Z Black Raider's got it. He said, it looks like it flips up. That's it, Z Black. It's a trunk underneath.
Hold on.
That's to store those extra teraflops you need to add to the system.
Well, or the mini fire extinguisher.
Oh, no. You know what they're going to
put
do?
up.
They're going to have an SD slot so you can put a memory card in there to increase the teraflops on your system.
Hey,
Okay.
you motherfuckers! You quit making fun of my PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro controller, you motherfuckers! I
You
will
don't even know
come
what
to your-
console you're on yet.
I'll come to your house and I will shoot a bomb your ass.
I thought he was going to say something
Please,
else.
I will send you the address.
That's just where they got the miniature fire
Why
extinguisher
do I
for
gotta
the
whoop
PS5.
people's ass in this game? Holy shit.
Thanks, Jason, for subscribing.
It comes free with every PS5.
Or does it? It may not.
I'm having an issue.
You didn't hear what I said, did you? That's where they put the mini fire extinguisher for the PS5.
Could be. That is very possible.
I don't know. I think there's some credence to that.
There you go.
All these supposed people that's been around the damn thing and saying it has trouble staying cool. There's something to that. Like Boone was saying today, where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of fire right now.
So what you're saying, Jago, is that Sony has created the Xbox 360.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Pretty much. And the fact that we have it, yes, and I think it was Face 23BKNY today said they didn't show the PS4 console until June. Yes, I got that, but
oh god, that dude was funny last night.
They would have. It seems like they would have responded by now if this was old Sony. They would have showed the console, but no, they show us the controller, which is fine.
Oh, just like the logo. Ooh,
and they did it 1 hour before the inside
Xbox. Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty sneaky. Huh?
And it broke the internet, from what people are saying.
Actually, oh god, what's the dickhead's name from IGN? Can't even think of him. He blocked me, dude, like 3 years ago.
McCaffrey?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Ryan McCaffrey.
He put up a post saying something about it's about time Xbox wasn't on the bad end of marketing, because even with Sony's reveal, the Xbox controller was still trending higher, and then he deleted it.
Good old Ryan McCaffrey.
So it sounds like a Ryan McCaffrey move. That's what it sounds like.
Look, I don't want the PS5 because I'm gonna have one too. That's like I've had every generation. I don't want the PS5 to have fucking issues, but I want them to show the guy
either.
I want them to show the fucking console already. Damn it!
Yep.
Be Sony of old and throw a punch out there. You know, fight back. Microsoft right now is kicking their ass. I mean, show us. They can show me one fucking picture of the console and I'll be happy. I won't give a fuck what's in the goddamn box. They can have a bunch of gerbils in there for all I give a fuck. I want to see the box. Damn it.
Well, at least the gerbils may not get overheat.
They gotta have plenty of water to drink
and set your house on fire and shit.
That sounds like a Saturday night to me. Show me your box.
Wow.
I don't know, man. There's something's different at Sony, or their leadership has changed so much. There's not the Sony we knew.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same Sony, man.
Or they're having serious issues with the design of the shell of the PS5. Keeping it cool. So, I don't know.
Sony said they wanted to make it a traditional console, so
I'm expecting it to be just like they've always looked, traditional, like you said, a traditional looking console, and that's probably why they're having heating issues. If it's true, but I'm leaning more. I keep seeing this shit. I'm leaning more towards this shit I'm reading is true. Why do you think Microsoft went the way they did with the shape of the Xbox Series X? They couldn't cool the damn thing with a traditional looking console design.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Phil Spencer really shocked the fuck out of Sony, and I don't think they still know how to react. I think they were sitting back going, "Oh, you know, we beat Microsoft this gen," and I think Phil Spencer was banking on it. Yeah. Phil was out on a mission. He's been on this mission since 2016.
Yep.
You know, he sits back and goes, "Okay, we're going to really do this right the next generation." And he did. I don't think Sony was prepared for him to walk out on that stage during the Video Game Awards and show.
Jeff Keighley wasn't prepared.
Oh, Jeff was so pissed, dude. You could tell by the look on his face. He was not happy.
Sony has been complacent for a long time because they've been in a lead for a long time, and no, they weren't expecting Phil Spencer to do anything like that.
Nope, just like Xbox was, you know, after the 360.
Yeah,
you know, too comfortable.
Yep.
Which is a good thing, you know, because it keeps them in competition. That means we win, you know, ultimately.
And if you add in the fact that they have been, if it's true, they have been having overheating issues this whole time, and then Phil Spencer comes out and does what he does, it's seeming to fit more and more. The longer they go without showing the box, the final design, the more and more it fits. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and and see, the one thing I'm not understanding though. Now, The Last of Us 2, everybody that's ever listened to me on any podcast, even my own, knows I'm a huge fan of The Last of Us.
Oh, me too.
I've been waiting for part 2 forever. I was counting down the fucking days.
PlayStation 5 launch title, no.
And then they up, you know, and they say, well, the game's complete, the game's ready, but wait, we're going to hold off. And now they're actually starting to issue refunds.
Yeah, I saw that.
So-
you know what? I'm glad I hadn't. I was gonna get the collector's edition, but I really didn't have the extra money, so I was just gonna get the regular copy of the game. I'm glad I didn't get the regular copy of the game now, because I would have bought it physically and I couldn't pick it up.
I think there's something fishy going on, for sure. Like if they're refunding people's money, then that thing they're not going to release that for a while. And
See,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
And I did see the countdown thing on Twitter. They're like 59 more days, 50.
Oh man, I was seeing it on my PlayStation.
Yeah, it's.
You know, I've had that game pre-ordered since the day you could pre-order it digitally. So, I don't know, man. There's something just not right.
Yeah, I mean, all this stuff's adding up to one thing: that Sony's they've shit the bed somewhere somehow.
But I mean, this game was supposedly intended for the PlayStation 4 anyway.
Yeah.
So
it was built based around the 1.8 teraflops of the base PS4, which is what I have. If you guys read that article,
my fucking Elgato is broken.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. See how you only see half the screen?
Yep.
What's up with that?
I don't
Good
know.
job.
It's broken.
I could
You
either
broke it.
A, restart the stream, or B, I don't have a plan B.
Well, your Elgato has nothing to do with your OBS.
I mean, yeah, the Elgato, it's only showing half the screen.
Yeah, but just reset your Elgato, unplug it and plug it back in.
I already did that. I'll do it again.
Yeah. This time leave it unplugged for like 30 seconds.
yeah, you gotta make sure all the power's out of it.
Capacitors fucking discharge and shit.
Yeah,
Did you say flux capacitor?
yeah, you gotta turn that. You gotta get that bitch up to 88 miles an hour.
actually, I'm looking for that DeLorean right now. I want to go to 2021.
There's actually a guy in my subdivision that has a replica of the Back to the Future DeLorean.
Oh, cool.
With all the time circuits and everything in it.
Yeah, but he takes it out to like parades and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Avis said Wilmy did it. That's why we can't.
It's all me, man. I'm sorry. I had to tear up something. It just wouldn't be a regular night.
And look, like I said, I'm kind of like Boom. I'm an Xbox guy first, but I always get Nintendo can kiss my ass. I don't know their shit. Sorry. But I'm always
Who the hell wants to kiss your ass, dude?
I said Nintendo can kiss my ass. I don't want
Especially in
that
this time of our lives. Jesus.
But I've always.
As long as you wash your hands first, you're good.
Is there anything worse than the
Wash your
C-virus?
fanny!
Yes.
Wash your fanny!
Diego's ass.
Yeah.
I've always had a PlayStation and an Xbox, and I don't want them to have issues, but it is what it is, man.
Your neighbor has
the
the
console.
and it doesn't even
We
hit
saw a
88.
controller, which just shipped to
Yeah,
the devs.
I heard they
with
were
my console.
I heard they were showing the power cord next, so.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope it doesn't
2 or
have
3
any
prong.
issues. Because, like I said, you know, I had a PS4 Pro I had to replace a couple of months ago because I actually had to have an electrician come out to my house.
Yeah, I heard
That
that.
bitch kept kicking breakers and shit in my living room.
Yeah, I was listening to the.
Damn, that motherfucker had to have been pulling some amps if it was doing
I don't know. It's something about it was overheating or something, dude. It was just causing that one breaker to kick in my living room.
Huh.
That's
It was weird.
Yeah, I heard that on. You said that last night when you were talking to Boom. I was like, damn, that's fucked up, tripping the breakers. But
Yeah.
That's PS4 Pro.
Because I thought it was, you know, something wrong with the breaker. So I called the electrician and came out and he checked everything. And I took that PlayStation, plugged it into a different electrical outlet, and within a couple of minutes, it kicked that breaker.
Wow.
I can honestly say I've never had one issue out of my almost day one OG vanilla PS4. That's all I have.
I've had 2 of the ones I've had go bad.
Were they pros or regular ones?
One was a regular, one was a pro.
I haven't had no issue, and I've played it. I mean, I haven't played it as much as my Xbox, but I have played it a shit ton for Sony's first party.
My first PlayStation, the HDMI port went wonky. It wouldn't. You couldn't get it to do anything.
Yeah.
So,
Supersonic Station had that happen to his Xbox.
Yeah, but when I played fucking Anthem and beat the last boss, like right when I beat him, my fucking Xbox HDMI fucking melted.
you know why? Because you were playing fucking Anthem.
Probably. That game's a fucking
I
crap.
That's what he blamed it on.
I played the fuck out of Anthem and had no problem with mine, so can't be Anthem.
I can't pick on you too much. I played the hell out of Anthem too until I got to the end, and I'm like, what the fuck? You can't get all the armor? You know,
I played it for a while after that, trying to get the upgrade to that one thing they didn't have in the game. What was the shield or something?
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, what the fuck? I can't get gold, everything. I'm stuck with this purple fucking stupid shield.
Yeah, and you and the loot drops made no sense after a while. You're kept defeating shit harder and harder, and you just kept getting random junk. So I just finally gave up. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
I stopped with it, and I decided I stopped with it and decided I was going to wait until they come out with that storm thing they had going on. And I played it one time. I was like, no, you ain't fixed it, right? You haven't overhauled the game enough for me.
No, I'm like you. I re-downloaded it, tried that storm shit, and
it was bullshit. That won't nothing.
And it has not been downloaded since, and probably will never be again.
If they relaunch it, man, and actually redo the damn game, man, and show us shit that they show us the vision that I heard it was supposed to be. They were trying to make it and actually do that. I'll get back into it, because you hear all these devs that were working on it at the time talk about what they were trying to do with Anthem. It sounded cool. It sounded cool as shit. But
yeah,
not until then, man.
It's kind of like PlayStation. You know, they're not the same PlayStation, and that's not the same BioWare.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't everyone talk at once, motherfuckers.
And I'm crazy, Mom.
Yeah, but I don't working.
I want Z Black Rider to send me some French fried taters.
And some nudes.
Hey,
I killed him.
You got a purty mouth. I bet you really.
Oh, you got a real furry mouth.
That's one of my girlfriend's favorite fucking movies. Sling Blade and Forrest Gump. I've had to watch those movies at least 100 times each.
So what you're trying to say is she likes slow Southerners.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your roommate's bathrobe, Super.
Yeah, not talk like that. Hey, look at this PS5 controller. It's beautiful.
Look at that PS5 controller. It looks like it's wearing a black dress.
Taters.
French fried potatoes.
You know what? I bet you that controller can peel a shitload of taters right now. Yeah, boy, he can fry them up real good.
I reckon. I never played this game. I reckon.
Well, either way,
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm just saying.
Either way, if it's talking about what me and Z Black were talking about, he's at 128. If it was 128 horsepower for the DeLorean, that's fucking shit.
Really sounds like a southern version of the How dare you? You can try to copy me. Thank you. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Thanks for.
Sound like Wolfman Jack had a dick in his throat too long last night.
Yeah, well, you keep talking about yourself, bro.
What the fuck?
We're having a creepy voice battle.
Apparently.
How dare you? How dare you talk shit to me? I will make your mama scream my name.
That's pretty good, because that bitch has been dead about 12 years. You can come on down and try it.
Yeah, well, guess what? Mine's been dead for like about the same time, so yeah.
Let's bring Flo out while you guys are being creepy. Flo, welcome to Retro Renegades. We're going to interview you. Crispy makeup.
Why is it always me? Why can't it be somebody else?
Because you're the makeup. You're the makeup guy.
There's a fork boy in the chat.
Hi, fork boy.
Having a fork boy.
Okay, Flo.
Fork boy! Where you should invite him. Somebody should invite him. He's fucking hilarious. I love that dude.
Someone send him the link.
Why is there a...
I'll send him the link.
What is going on this screen, dude?
A Dino Crisis.
That's not Dino Crisis.
Controls. I'll stick with one franchise that has those.
And do you guys remember when the,
says this? I'll tell you what is terrible.
you remember when the Dreamcast came out with the Evil Dead game and it had the same controls? Oh my god, it pissed me off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, kaboom! The biggest assholes in the room.
Oh no!
Niv Niv Kaboom.
Hello. I thought I had to have a poop, but it was actually new.
Hello, you little nuggets. Hey man, how's it going, guys?
What's
Good.
Playing a little
I was
Dino
cooking
Crisis.
dinner, and then somebody snuck an invite in the back door.
Oh, I thought you fell asleep after watching Inside Xbox.
That's
Oh,
like that's the wife, same as the wife does when you're drinking, you know.
Hey, Noof, what do you think about this PS5 controller?
I like it.
What do you like about it?
It should say Star Wars on it.
I don't know. I mean, they didn't mess with stuff too much, but I mean, I like the fact that it looks. I like the design. It's a little bit less PlayStation looking, if that makes any sense. I mean, obviously, the first thing I don't like is the control sticks are still in the same stupid spot. But I mean, I really like the DualShock a lot. Like the DualShock 5, I like that one quite a bit. So what I'm liking here is I like how it's got the two-tone color, the black and the white, and then you got the little light bar underneath the touchpad. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks clean and futuristic.
I heard you love the no headphone jack. I heard you love that.
That's not cool. That's kind of weird.
There's not one I can tell.
What do you mean? It would be on the bottom.
Somebody said there's no headphone.
There's no headphone jack at all. They're claiming you're not have to have a headset to chat.
It's the same person who said that. The same one that said the PlayStation's overheating and shit.
The headphone. There's something on the bottom if you look at the third picture, but it's not round. Headphone ports are round, dude.
They're gonna have a headphone port, guys. Come on.
They may not. I mean,
So you're saying Sony's using a proprietary headphone jack? So you're gonna have to buy only for Sony headphones because it's not round. Super. Look at this.
Quite possibly. Hey,
Are they Sony or are they Apple?
Money, right?
Yeah.
Make more money. Follow Apple's blueprint. Everybody fell for that. People bitch, but hey, I see lots of people going around in fucking Bluetooth headphones sticking out. Almost bad as the white sunglass syndrome.
If you look at that third picture, it's not a round port. So what the fuck is it? If that's a headphone jack, that's a different looking headphone jack that I've ever seen in my life. I'm just saying. So
that's true. Yeah.
That's where a cockroach sticks his dick. Yeah.
I fucking asked Sean Murray. Sean Murray, where's the headphone jack? I don't know. I'm busy making mechs and the last. What fucking game does he make?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky,
I'm
man. You know that.
Making mechs in No Man's Sky.
Hey, we saw that game. What was that? What was that game we saw from that team today from Hello Games? That weird one with the little pillowcase character.
That wasn't my fault.
Pillowcase character.
We would call that a side project.
Yeah, I said if a Jawa made love to a pillow,
a lot of people ignore it. It's an Xbox exclusive. At least for now.
And like I said in Xbox chat, I said I'm hyped for the game because I'm not going to play it.
What about my mechs, guys? You guys excited about my mechs?
I don't own No Man's Sky. Sorry.
Okay, fuck you. Bye. Wow.
And I'm also tired of hearing about Sea of Thieves. I'm sorry.
I am too. Sea of Thieves is fun with friends. Playing it by yourself is about as boring as watching fucking.
Sea of Thieves is almost as fun as masturbating with 200 grit sandpaper. I mean,
is that speaking from experience?
Yeah. How do we know?
Yes, it is.
Damn.
This chick said she needs to lead the inside for Rick.
But you know, and I know there's people that still play it. But oh my god, every time you add a fucking animal in that game, we do not need a show specifically to announce it.
You got cats and cannons or something, whatever the fuck.
Hey, they got fucking pussy in the game, okay?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of too. I was like, why did they put pussy in the game? What should be really popular now?
Yeah, no shit. I didn't see anything on there about Bleeding Edge.
No. I mean, what else they going to show? They haven't come out with any more stages or characters. I mean, they haven't done an update.
You know, the only thing would impress me for Sea of Thieves is if they actually made a single-player story-focused based way to play that game. Because honestly, if you don't have friends to play that game with, that game kind of sucks.
It's supposed. I thought that was supposed to come in that update last year, where they added the single-player campaign. You can't play it by yourself.
You know, and fix some shit. Like, first of all, if you're going on an island, like, can't you carry a backpack or a little satchel so you can carry more than 5 bullets without having to go back to the fucking boat? Like,
oh yeah, that's
like seriously. Half the skeletons take about 20 shots. You're like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah.
Right?
I agree with that. Yeah,
I played it for a couple of hours and I was done with it at that point. I wanted nothing else to do with it.
I've had fun with a few people. I haven't played it in a long time, but the only thing about Sea of Thieves that was fun to me, honestly, was the ship-to-ship battles. That was fun.
Yeah,
that's a blast.
That's what Odyssey's for in Assassin's Creed.
Well, I mean, yeah, but and then sailing, the water looks cool, the lighting, you know, the moonlight and all that. It's cool as shit. It's relaxing, but I mean, everything else, running around catching fucking pigs and chickens on the fucking islands and trying to figure out those stupid ass maps where the treasure's buried. Fuck all that, man.
Yeah.
If I feel like I gotta have a fucking degree from Harvard to figure out the goddamn Sea of Thieves maps, I'm out. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You don't have. You need to be more pirate, Jago.
Fuck that. I'm not a pirate.
When you get lost for so long, you should have like a dolphin that fucking points your way or something.
Oh,
that's a good idea.
Noof, you just gave me an idea. You know that guy that's been on Twitter talking about he's making that like Echo the fucking dolphin game for the new Xbox?
Yeah.
Maybe get you to integrate that dolphin into Sea of Thieves.
That'd be cool.
We're gonna have to get on that on Twitter, dude. I got you.
Let's get a sail with a big old Sega logo on it. And
Flipper, help me! The tide is rising in my penis and caught in the reef.
No, you guys are joking.
Hey,
me and Noof Nukem just had an amazing idea for your game.
There you go.
Who wants to fucking play a game about a dolphin any damn way? This is 2020. Nobody gives a shit. You know?
Wilmy Wood, I'm putting the fate of this game in your hand. Just say left,
You
center,
said his
or
name
right.
wrong. So
You keep calling me Wilmy Wood.
I mean, Wilmy. Say left.
Wilmy Wood.
It's even on your screen, dude.
He's got the big wood just for you.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. He calls Infinite Infisto. So I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay, Fark Boy.
Fark Boy.
No, Shark Boy. Fork Boy. Say left, center, or right in chat, and that's when I'll choose.
Just fucking go center, Super. Pick one,
Nope,
damn it.
Our fate's in Fork Boy's hands. Anything could happen. Oh, hey, Spider-Man's on PS Now.
Fork Boy said center.
Center.
Yeah.
Okay, center.
And
Get out here, Spider-Man. You sold out. Center. Okay, now which button? It says left, left, center, or right again. I'll let
Left,
you.
center, or right.
Crispy, left, center, or right?
Center.
Oh, it just put it right back where it was. Anyone want to go next?
Right. Pick right.
Okay. Graphic God.
I'm gonna say green.
No green. There is no green. No
I
green.
see green. I go
Damn,
right.
was there yellow light before you?
Why is this so hard? Left, center,
Pink
or right?
wouldn't stink. You got to go with the pink one on the left.
Left. I heard left.
Left to the left.
Crispy said left.
Are you actually trying to bore the fuck out the people watching the stream right now with
No,
this
this
fucking
is
puzzle?
fucking amazing excitement. God damn
Come
it!
on, dude. He puts up video of paint drying.
That's a good show.
He is a master of putting people to sleep.
You know what?
Almost as good as being fucking Mark Cerny.
You know what? I've seen Super stream those, and of course he's not there. He used to stream them while he was at work. And there'd be people in there talking to him for like 30 minutes, and he's not even there.
That goes to show you some people just do way too many drugs.
I'm just not shitting you.
Or
Just
not
think
enough.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a question. Is there such thing as too many drugs?
Apparently, when you're sitting on YouTube watching paint dry for 3 hours, yes.
Corpse can tell you. I'm sure he's jumped in there and seen people.
Oh yeah, same.
Ask Ozzy Osbourne.
Ask Keith Richards. They've done.
Well,
it
he
before.
eats bats, so.
Well,
don't know about all
guys, unfortunately, we're going to have the club's show.
Like, what?
It sounded just like Osman.
Yeah, I was trying to do Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if it sounded right or not.
That's pretty good.
It was close enough, you know. Him all
Sharon,
high.
Sharon, can you go to the
Okay.
bathroom and grab more cane?
Was anybody shocked to hear that the man has Parkinson's disease?
No.
He's
No.
only been shaking for 30 years.
yeah. I wasn't surprised.
Oh God.
What was that? Oh, I just thought it was chocolate to the drugs.
What the fuck was that?
Huh?
Your mom sure appreciates your education.
Infinite said twisted metal, Super.
Oh, attitude. Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, macho man, big
Okay.
attitude, yeah.
Infinite, what happened to you the night I streamed Army of Darkness? You said you were going to show up. I had to watch that movie with 3 strangers like normal.
And they've touched his naughty parts without asking.
He was there. He didn't turn the light on.
And one guy stood up and said, "I suck your dick."
Get a
That was
blowjob
fucked up.
in VR
funny.
stream.
No, we're in this VR thing, big screen. It's like we're in a movie theater. What were we watching?
Yeah, but wouldn't it be more
Well,
fun
we're-
if
we're
you could
watching,
just like play with each other?
It was a superhero movie. It was, geez, what was it?
Deadpool? Dreadpool?
No,
Army of Darkness.
no. That was before Army of Darkness. I
The
can't remember what
Avengers?
movie. No, I can't
Oh,
remember what we were
Shazam!
watching.
Shazam!
Shazam, exactly.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
yeah,
Pay attention.
we're watching
I
some
pay
dude.
attention.
Some dude just randomly came in there. He's like, Shazam! I'm gonna suck your dick.
Oh.
They started chasing us
I
around.
don't. You know, my girl was. Go ahead. You're welcome to.
Yeah. Who the fuck you talking to, Crispy?
I don't know. That's the weird part. We're all just sitting back listening to him like.
It's like
I don't know who
it's
he
like
is.
talking to the guy in his pocket. He's moving around too much down there, man.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yo, listen carefully.
Oh, that was well brought up.
Yes.
Wow.
Safety.
That was poop from number 2 right there.
Punch buggy.
Listen to it. Yay.
Grab the door handle, damn it.
Oh, man. The best fart ever was when I used to be with GKB and She-Wolf on that podcast.
Oh,
and toward one of the
God.
shows, I let one fart.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
fucking hilarious. The faces they used to make.
Oh, because they were live on camera too.
Yeah. Y'all
Fucking
serious.
GKB, especially She-Wolf, right? She'd roll her eyes at me all the time.
I'll be honest, if they were still doing that podcast, it would probably be really successful right now. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, like they set up a whole
They,
friggin' thing in
yeah,
their garage.
dude. They were
Yeah.
way ahead, dude. They were
Way
way
ahead.
ahead.
They split up. She was back in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so they split.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened? They split up.
Yeah, I don't know what the details. That's all I know.
Damn.
So you had nothing to do with it?
Is there a baby newfie?
Was the crap gamer?
Oh.
Did you say she went back to Canada? Is that what you said, News?
Yeah.
She was from. Where was she from? Alberta?
No, somewhere in Ontario, I think.
Oh, Ontario.
I was wondering what happened to them.
She's like, I'm done with this Florida shit.
Oh, it's like everything was going pretty good, and then all the hurricane shit was going on
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
and then everybody kind of took a bit of a break, and then we tried to get it back and scheduling and this and that, and GKB's job, and then I ended up leaving, and then they brought it back. What was it, like in the new year after the hurricanes died down? They came back for like 3 or 4 episodes, and they had these 2 new podcast members, which were almost terrible. Hate to say it.
Yeah.
And and that was it. It fizzled out and boop.
Yeah, I remember that. They came back and it was only like 4 or 5 F6 episodes, maybe. I remember that. And then nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you tell you the truth, like those guys probably set the stage for a lot of people. They really
had a
did.
fantastic podcast.
Including me, like dude, like every time Noob would speak, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense, yeah, it is what it is. Like, and GKB would always be arguing, or crap would like take it into the extreme and be like, oh, Xbox is the greatest thing in the world, and I'd be like, I played on PlayStation for a really long time, so I don't really want to hear that, but it sounds good right now. Like, and it was constantly like you and Lady Foxfire are the 2 people that like got me into like enjoying doing what we do now, and that's something that like when you invite me on Gaming After Dark, like you have no clue how the fanboyism that came out of me. You know what I'm
He had
saying?
to change his underwear.
But seriously,
I got
like,
voted onto that show, man. That was weird. Like I didn't just be a guest and make it on there. Like I got voted on by like the public, and I wasn't even like a name back then.
But
yeah,
dude, you're
but-
Canadian. You're fucking awesome.
There you go. I don't know about the Canadian part, but all I'm saying is like you spoke what I thought was true, and so did Lady Foxfire, and other than that, like it was like an argument in between the rest
This
of us.
guy's full of shit. He's fucking awesome.
You fucking asshole.
Well, it shows like news though. It's just fun to do. Everybody. I say this all the time. Anybody can sit and read shit directly from any of these sites or whatever. You got to make it entertaining.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't. That's why I am really reluctant to even do other podcasts, because I don't want to have to think about what I want to say.
Yeah.
I'm not into that. Like, I'm not a sports broadcaster. I'm not a news broadcaster.
That's why I do Next. That's why I'm on. Xbox doesn't care what he's not gonna like shun me because I was an asshole one night, or I'm just speaking what I think is true, and I could be wrong. And when I take the L, I mean, I haven't taken an L yet. Just saying. So when I take the L, I will take the L. I will say I was wrong. You know what I mean? I was wrong. It's that so hard for people to do.
My nickname is Sergeant Squarebottom.
Am I SpongeBob, sir? Are you kidding me? Squarebottom, I swear.
Street Fighter EX Plus. I had this.
But the thing is, man, you can sit and you can read. Anybody. There's a few hundred podcasts.
Oh God, now yes, there's a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I had a dude message me like a week or 2 weeks ago. He's like, "How dare you have your podcast the same night as me?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, mine's been at this for months. Who are you?"
Mm-hmm.
And I clicked on his name. He had like 1 follower, and his podcast had like 3 subscribers. I'm like, "You just started." I've been on Wednesday nights for quite a while now. So I don't know. There's
a lot right now. They're either one of two things. They're either overly technical, or two, they're like it's console or butt fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
it's usually one of the two, and rarely anything in the middle.
But sometimes they're both.
And not
sometimes
just that. Like for us that have been doing podcasts forever, like if you go and say, "Hey, I'd like you to be on our podcast," you know what I mean? Instead of being a troll and an asshole, just be like, "Hey, I would love for you to be on our podcast." And you know what? Most of us, at least here right now, would say, "Okay, let me see if it can work." You know what I'm saying? Because we're not opposed to being on other people's podcasts, even if it's PlayStation centric. Like, dude, I played PlayStation as long as I played Xbox. Like, I'm finally eclipsing PlayStation for the years I spent on PlayStation, and I'm finally eclipsing it with Xbox now. Okay, finally, and that's because of Game Pass and a lot of other things that PlayStation doesn't have. I want to see their games day and date. You know what I mean? I want to see them in PlayStation now. They're clearly using the Azure servers. Let's be serious for a second. Use what you're paying for the love of God. Number one.
They're using Xbox's Azure servers, and they're using Stadia's fucking controllers. What console are they gonna fucking actually use though?
Oh my God, guys.
You said it.
And the thing is, you got to be able to do what we just did. You had to be able to joke about this shit. Because we all don't take this shit that serious.
No, gaming.
It's a game, bro. We actually play the damn games.
Yeah,
Get your head on your Twitter and play the fucking game. Jesus.
Somebody already got a picture posted to the PlayStation controller with a pair of suspenders put on it. Nice. And it looks funny. I don't know why it looks hilarious, but it looks really funny.
Gaming's supposed to be about
fun. Laugh at it. Like everybody that's here right now, we laugh at this shit. Like, dude, like y'all are taking this shit too seriously. It's a plastic box. What the fuck do you really care?
I love plastic.
YouTube has gotten really bad in the last month. And I mean, it really has. Some of the trolls and shit have been coming out in different shows, and it's been crazy.
Well, what I've noticed is the more Xbox gets things right and the more praise it gets in certain avenues, it's like it ramps up, it amplifies. Because I think people realize that they finally don't have a legitimate arguments, and then they just, like I said, they resort to trolling or they go with something stupid. You know what I mean? It turns into the same shit every time.
Yeah, of course.
And our lives don't revolve around the plastic.
Fuck no. No, fuck no. That's what gets me too. You see these motherfuckers that stay on Twitter even when before this fucking virus shit, they'll stay on Twitter like all day long, bitching about like whose box is better. I'm like, motherfucker, ain't you supposed to be at work?
The funny part about that,
Starburst United.
The funny part about that, what you just said is, there is a virus going on in the country. There are people that could care less about that. They're still arguing over fucking consoles.
Yeah.
You have the potential of becoming, the Last of Us.
You have the potential of ending up in the fucking Xbox refrigerator underground, but you're gonna bitch about.
You don't really worry about, what fucking console, got more likes on fucking Instagram on Monday morning. These dudes seriously need a pocket pussy, a hand job, get them a hooker. I mean, whatever they're in.
Well, you said that guy that was on Twitter, he's the developer guy, Grimmel or something like that, his last name. And like the fucking dudes are coming at him and they're like threatening him.
Oh,
and I'm like, when you're literally threatening a guy's life, his family, et cetera, over fucking video games, and you are gone beyond a troll, you are gone beyond everything. You are now fucking deemed psychotic, and you need serious fucking help. Okay?
That's the thing, right?
You are just a piece of shit. And
there's a lot of things. Okay, we also have to understand that mental illness is a huge issue in the world, not just in the United States, not just Canada.
And there's lots of people that's not been
not been diagnosed.
Yes, that's
Jay, you got to remember, a lot of us on this podcast are older dudes.
Yeah.
You can say it's mental illness. A lot of us are going to say yes, and we're going to agree with you because we love you. But a lot of us are thinking, no, it's an 18-year-old kid that should got his ass whipped.
I was gonna say that too. It's lack of fucking
maturity.
Lack of parents whipping that ass when they were younger.
Well, then they go and say mental illness, and I was just too drunk that night.
Well, I got mental illness, but my dad beat me when I was bad. Oh, shut the fuck up! God damn it.
But I mean, some of it you could, and it actually, if you read some of these tweets, man, you can tell how old these people are sometimes just by reading what they tweet.
Oh yes.
If you watched Boom Show last night when I was on, there was a guy. Actually, Noob was on there with me.
I watched it today.
The one guy that was there, Noob, that kept making those weird comments, elite something or other. The guy couldn't even put a sentence together. He would get like 8 letters, and it just all fucked up at that.
Well, we look at a few people lately that have come into fruition that will just continue to try to get laid from being on Twitter.
I've been at this 6 years since 2014. I've been at this racket one way or the other between the podcasting and the social media side. When I stated that tweet the other evening about and it was directed, it could go either side, but since I'm mostly an Xbox guy, I have to go from that perspective. And if you're new to the platform and you're an Xbox kind of fan, then these are some of the people you might want to watch out for, because my history dictates from, if I look at all the people I blocked and I go back through, it's legit. There is actually a similarity. It can't be all coincidental that the majority of them have less than 100 followers. Not that really means anything, because some of these guys have new accounts. But
I know
they're creating the new accounts.
I know
a lot of them are stock accounts.
Yep.
They got PlayStation banners usually up in the background.
Yeah.
They make it known they're PlayStation.
And they have
anime.
They have an anime avatar.
Didn't I already say that if you've got a little girl anime avatar, you're being blocked instantly?
Yep.
It's like, and that's not in all cases. I don't want to generalize everybody.
No.
Of course, one guy comes after me for that, saying I generalize the entire PlayStation population, and I specifically stated, no. I said, I went back to the guy and said, read it carefully, bro, because you're putting words in my mouth that I obviously did not say. You can go look at the tweet; it's still up online. This other guy jumps in too. He starts defending me. Eventually, I got tired of this guy because he was exactly the person I was speaking about. He's trying to tell me that he's not, and he turns it to be the exact one. And I start to laugh because I'm just like, "Fuck's sakes, buddy! Do you not realize how much of a hypocrite you are right now?"
I read that whole thread. And you're like, "You're the motherfucker I was talking about." Basically,
you're the type of guy.
Amy Jim found it. So many folks should be poster kids for contraception. You got that shit right.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'll tell you right now. One thing I like about Xbox is that you see the bomb that's on here right now. Guess what? It's the bomb that's on Xbox right now. Xbox Live, bam, you want to find me, you just find this bomb. There you go. You know what I mean? Because
it's funny, man.
And I know they suspended it, and I understand that, but it's all avatars now. When avatars were the thing back in Xbox, Xbox is pushing the narrative now, and a lot of people don't realize that, and that's fine. I understand you like your single player games. I fucking get it. I understand it. Like I've been playing the shit out of Doom Eternal, but in the end, I always enjoy playing with other people and talking to them, just like I do podcasts. And that's something that I experienced back in PlayStation with SOCOM and a bunch of other games that came out that were multiplayer centric that all of a sudden they've just completely ignored. After Killzone failed, that was it. They were done. They said, oh, we're going to go single player. And guess what? The problem is you're not getting any revenue when you're single player. Because in the end, all you're going to do is release DLCs, and half the time PlayStation's just saying, hey, you get it for free anyway. So we have to think about all the development costs involved, and you're just saying, hey, here's it for free. And that doesn't make sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like the way Gears 5 has went up until just now when they started, being logical and saying, hey, you can actually earn these things in Operation 3. It has taken two of the main players in the Gears community to leave for them to do that. And that's what I'm saying. Like we're in a point in time where PlayStation is where Xbox was in 2018 when they made Phil the leader and they did this and that. Well, we're in the same realm when it comes to PlayStation because you have to eventually advance your company. You have to eventually say, okay, there are people that are growing up, becoming 18, 20, buying games, doing this and that have a different perspective than even us older gamers do. And that's the way I look at it.
Guys, if you get your Twitter up right now, just go check out Tim Dogs.
I
am baby.
Oh man, it's too funny.
What the hell?
They got the PlayStation controller like put inside some lady and looks like a bra with big old nipples.
Hold on, I got.
Oh my god!
That's funny.
It's in that PlayStation. What was that? Like your workout avatar or wherever the fuck that was.
Who's Twitter? Tim Dogs.
Yeah, Tim Dog. Yeah, she's got some huge nipples.
Here you go. Now you're gonna see the PlayStation controller as their avatar.
I just retweeted it. I love his caption. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta put this.
Oh man.
Oh, I see the one we were talking about with the overalls. No, that's fucking hilarious too.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, and the child, the Fisher Price one's good too. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, I remember that game. That was an awesome baseball game.
This one out.
Great baseball.
There gonna be some salty motherfuckers
Sports?
tomorrow.
Oh, fuck, my UK Daz button is stuck. No, it's stuck.
Oh yeah, these are the best. Like the great series. Those are awesome.
Okay, good.
Fort Boy said titty sticks.
Titty sticks.
I'm not a fan of huge areolas. That bitch has got some huge areolas.
Oh my god! I just saw another one. You remember Spaceball with the white helmet? The guy, it's in the front of his helmet.
Okay, we're looking at the. What the fuck is this, Tim Dog? Jesus.
She looks buff as fuck with that.
Oh man, these memes can speak for themselves, don't they? This is awesome. Here's another one. All of space. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Borat one's good.
I'd hit that.
Wilmy sent me the Borat one. That's also a good one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, somebody just sent me that one, Noof. That's funny.
What the fuck?
She's got huge nipples.
Nipples.
Well, at least with the D-pad, you can fucking move her in the positions you want, and she can't do shit about it.
Oh, look at that one. Yeah. Oh my god. Too funny.
Oh no! Look at the storm. Look at the fucking Star Wars.
These are too funny,
Oh
dude.
shit!
Heard the one I just retweeted.
Oh, that's a good one.
I told you, it reminded me of fucking like a stormtrooper.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's
Oh
funny.
my lord.
There was one I just retweeted, man. It is hilarious.
That's a fine woman.
That was a good one.
Spaceballs. Sorry, sir, doing my best. That's fucking funny.
We don't have much of a host. We can just talk over him every time.
I'm just laughing at shit. Those are pretty good.
Come on.
Oh,
what you got
man.
for us? Come on.
That's funny.
Fucking people are going. Wait, is this? It looks like. Look at this Target ad. That looks like the
I'm
PS5
sorry.
controller.
I'm sorry, guys, but that is our controller. It is rapid packed paint. I'm sorry.
Look, all the Xbox
Don't get the
guys.
sweaty hands.
All the
Don't do
Xbox guys hate it, and all the PlayStation guys love it.
No, I'm not saying
I like
no.
the controller. So you asked me at the start of the podcast, but it's still fun making fun of shit.
That's all I see.
It's
It
still
just shows
smaller.
you. That's all that Sony has to do is just fucking tweet something or make an announcement.
Do you have small hands, Super?
Oh wait, I see a Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Do you have small hands, bro?
It looks like a
You don't know how fucking big the.
They said
controller
it's
is.
smaller. They said smaller than the DualShock 4.
So the Xbox Series X controller is smaller than this Xbox controller. So what's your fucking point?
Well, guess what? I can use my Elite Series 2 on the Xbox One Series X.
No, I don't have a problem with it. I don't know.
The only thing, like I said, the only thing I don't like is that microphone being attached.
If it don't have a fucking
like the
headphone,
Listening to you. No. Let's go to the narrative back in 2013. It's
Yeah, exactly.
listening to
Connect
you.
was listening to you. Now you got to worry about your controller listening to you.
yep.
The NSA is going to turn on your PlayStation 5 controller and listen to you.
And everyone's got a smartphone, so they could listen to you anyway.
Well, it's a safety feature. If your PS5 catches on fire, you can dial 911 straight from your controller.
You fall down and you can't. Yeah, you fall down and you can't get up. You know.
Help!
I'm falling. I can't get up. PlayStation 5. Call 911.
You know, man, you handled
I want to call the fire department too, because I heard you get kind of hot. So.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking ask the person who has the best opinion ever that can really dissect this. Review Tech USA, what do you think about this
Boy.
controller? This PS5 sniff controller.
It
really needs more cucumber,
and
man.
I'm gonna suck that cucumber, and I'm gonna love that cucumber, and I'm gonna smack it on the side of my face, and it's a cucumber.
More cucumber.
Rich, suck on that cucumber if you really, really like it. If you really love the...
I disagree.
If you really love it, suck... I was just kidding, Rich.
How and why did he even make that freaking video? Like,
I don't know.
literally.
Yes, because he was feeling like Boogie 2988. Yeah. He was feeling a little salty at that point in time. He's like, yo, let me slap this cucumber on my mouth.
Poor
Crispy and he got a cucumber in his face.
You got the cucumber for me, Wilmy? What you talking about?
There it goes.
For-
Oh, look at that. Oh,
I need some of them there cucumbers. Yeah.
What is he doing with that cucumber?
I love that y'all try to fucking copy my voice and you can't even do it.
Not even close. I wouldn't even try. I sound too much like Kermit the Frog.
Hi,
Nah,
Kermit the
I
Frog.
can't sound like Chris.
Kermit the Frog here.
Whoa, that was good.
That's pretty good.
Guys, how are you today? What you doing? Are you playing some games? Are you gonna enjoy those games? Are you gonna talk shit about the games that you play? Are you gonna do all those things? Are you gonna be an asshole on Twitter? Are you gonna talk a bunch of shit about a game you didn't play? Are you gonna do all those things? Or are you gonna be a gamer and shut the fuck up and play the damn games? How about that?
Hey, you sound like James 176.
Crispy had a few beers. That's an understatement, Jago.
That's King James to you, sir.
K-Pasa, bitches! Fastback's in the chat.
I just speak the crispy truth. It might be in a different voice, but I do that. I speak the crispy truth. And I understand that we are all gamers and we got a game and we don't sit there and talk shit about each other's console because we're actually playing the fucking games. Holy shit.
Crispy, I'm about to fucking zap you with lightning. Here, take this.
Can you do it? Can you do it? I want to feel a little tingle. Come on.
Take that, Crispy.
Come on. I want to feel a little tingle.
Infinite said he likes it when you talk dirty.
There, that was my lightning knuckleball. Oops. I just called in.
We're not playing some random
what the
pool
fuck is
game
a
or
balk?
some
I
shit.
just balked someone. New game. Someone pick a game on the Sega Master System.
Play Power Strike.
Power Strike.
Choplifter.
I love Choplifter.
That's a good one.
I'll play. Okay, remind me to play Choplifter after this. Power Strike.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Most frustrating game was probably freaking Rocky, man, on the Master.
Oh my
having,
God!
Having to do the beat Drago to have to get that speed thing. My God, I used to burn my fingernails off on that thing.
Dude, don't even get me started with fucking Rocky. I never beat that fucking game because
Dick Clips likes that game.
fucking Ivan Drago was a bastard. Oh my God! I don't think anybody ever beat it. I know people did, but I was like, how the fuck did somebody beat this guy?
Thanks,
You know,
thanks, Finlay, for following.
You remember how you have to like train
Yeah.
and you have to beat the buttons to death?
Okay, I
to
died.
make. Oh my God, dude! I could never
Yeah, you
train
had-
hard enough to beat him.
You had to get that last one before you go into the fight in the speed bag thing or whatever it was, and you had to go really fast.
Play Rocky.
Oh my God! Fucking Clubber Lang won't know. He won't easy either. Fuck! I remember that shit, dude. Oh my God, that's so long ago.
We need voice actors for this game. Oh, I'm training.
Well, what if Arnold Schwarzenegger was in there and he was doing the actual Rocky Balboa? Can you guys imagine what it would have been like if I had been there and I was doing the movie instead of...
Okay, this is appropriate because it's a cross between Sylvester and Rocky Balboa.
Thanks, Sarah
It's a cross between.
Japper Usu Wapa for
I'd
following.
be like, I would just be like there in the corner, be like, shut the fuck up, Mick. Get out of my ear.
Okay, now we're
I'm gonna kick some ass now.
Okay, what happened to Power Strike?
I died.
He died.
This one isn't about going
Look
fast.
at
This one here, you gotta have it's gotta be the pacing on this punching bag.
Yeah, you gotta have the pacing right for all these
Oh,
training
I was
things.
spamming the
So
button.
if you go too fast, the bag doesn't come back to you fast. Once you get the right pacing,
Just like masturbation.
Here we go.
there you go. Supersonic can only do it 20 times.
You've only done it
feel
20
good.
times. You didn't even
Feel
qualify.
good, or does it hurt?
Apollo, social distancing, Apollo. Come
That
on.
means you're going to be at a disadvantage against Apollo.
Stick,
He's
stick,
gotta get
stick
it
your
hard
course, we
for
need
a
a
girl.
Rocky voice.
Yeah, good luck with that right now.
Want to buck it up?
Make it hard.
Bucket it to the face.
There it is.
That's pretty good.